Imagine going to see a live symphony perform. You sit down in your seat, eager to hear a familiar piece of music, the musicians tune, and the conductor leads them into the first piece. Then every single musician begins to play at once, and for the next several minutes, all you hear is loud, uninterrupted, unvaried noise. This would be pretty unpleasant, right? Well, the reason we don't typically have to worry about this happening is because of something called dynamics. And today we're going to be talking all about just what dynamics are and how they can be a powerful tool in your playing when used correctly. Hi, I'm Lauren, a professional violinist and fiddle player living in Nashville, Tennessee, and I help thousands of people achieve their violin and fiddle goals. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. So, what are dynamics? Simply put, they are variations in volume level that add contrast and help to shape musical phrases. If you've ever seen the letters P or F or MF when reading a piece of music, all of these represent different dynamic levels, instructing you to either play softly or loudly or somewhere in between. So often we focus all of our attention on learning the notes and rhythms of a piece of music that we forget to add any musicality, meaning the personality of a song or a tune, those subtle elements that help to bring the notes on the page to life and make it more enjoyable to listen to. Dynamics are a big part of that, and I'll show you why. I'm going to play a short excerpt of a piece in two different ways and see if you can tell the difference. Which do you think was more interesting to listen to? Hopefully you thought the second one was, and the reason for that is dynamics. So now let's talk about why dynamics are important and why you should be using them more often. Number one, dynamics add interest to a song. They pull listeners in. Especially if you're repeating sections, playing it at a different dynamic level the second or third time can keep listeners from becoming bored from hearing the exact same material played in the exact same way. It's sort of like speaking in a monotone voice versus adding inflection when in conversation or giving a presentation. Adding emphasis in the form of volume in this case can help to garner attention and let listeners know what's really important. Number two, dynamics help to establish clear sections. When you intentionally add variation in volume to specific parts of a piece, you're demonstrating that you have a clear understanding of beginnings and endings of phrases, and that each section deserves its own unique way of being played, especially if there's new material being introduced that you want to stand out. Number three, dynamics can showcase your technical abilities. In particular, playing softly is actually pretty difficult, and if you have the technical ability to do that, especially as a string player, that is pretty impressive. Additionally, if you are able to play both loudly and softly, one right after the other, you're able to create that contrast, and you are likely able to do other technical things with your instrument as well that are a little bit more on the challenging side, perhaps. As I said, playing softly is certainly more challenging than playing loudly. Anyone can play loudly, but I would encourage you to implement some more soft dynamics and quieter volume levels in your playing and see what kind of contrast you can implement into the songs and tunes that you're working on and how you can use them to shape musical phrases. So now you have an understanding of why dynamics are so important, and I really hope that you're able to start to incorporate them into your own playing. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Happy practicing!